Hi, this is Scott App here once again with Abundance Coaching. Hi, this is Scott App here once again, owner of Abundance Coaching and the creator of the Life Purpose and Abundance Process. Woo! You are on video number 3. Thank you for taking this journey. Thank you for taking your life seriously and really just tap your shoulder and say, hey, way to go, man, because I have decided to step in. I've decided to live my life purpose to the fullest, and I've decided to break through whatever is going on in my life that I need to break through. In this video, we're going to talk about your clarity blueprint. But before we get there, let's rewind, let's recap. What did we learn so far? The first video, I talked about the wild lion within. So awakening the wild lion within, right? So there's a wild lion that's within each and every one of us. We were born with that wild lion spirit, and that wild lion spirit needs to be awoken so that we can then go what? Just get out of conformity, to be courageous, to be ferocious, and to really just like be that hunter, be that wild animal, that prideful, unity, just king of the jungle that we were created to be. In the second video, we talked about your life purpose plan, and we really tackled, I think, one of the biggest questions that you could ever ask yourself is, what is my purpose? And then we went one step further and we discovered what your why worth living is. And we went through the why worth living tool. In this video, we're going to talk about your clarity blueprint. And what I want you to do right now is just to stop whatever is going on in your life. And if you're multitasking right now, I'm going to ask you to turn the TV off or close the other windows on your computer screen that are going on. Stop half engaging at this time. And really just, I'm asking you to bring your presence to mind. And set an intention for the next 10 minutes. And set an intention that's powerful, because in the next 10 minutes, you can really get a lot of clarity in your life, and that's really important. So, an intention that you could set is that you just come in with an open mind. Another intention you could set is that you'll not let the fears or doubts come into being. Or that your intention could be that you're going to just commit the next 10 minutes to this process and see what happens. But right now, I'll ask you just to take a pen and write down on a piece of paper, what is your intention for the next 10 minutes of teaching? So if you're still looking for a pen, I'm just going to give you a few moments. Just write down, what is your intention for the next 10 minutes of teaching as we talk about your clarity blueprint? All right, so if you haven't done it yet, I'll just ask that you pause this video, that you do it right now, and then you press play again. The cool thing about intention is that it brings your presence to mind. And the most successful people in the world are people that are intentional and that they are fully engaged when they need to be. That their presence is right there when they need it to be. Their singular focus is on that important task that's going on right then. When we think about clarity, I often think about your eyes. It's very easy to think about your eyes when you think about clarity. Some people don't have that good a vision, and they'd love to have more clarity in their vision. And the symbol for the clarity blueprint is actually an eyeball. And of course, when the light comes into your eye, and just like right now, the sun's up over here, which is great, and the sun comes into my eye, and I'm able to like reflect and see that light and see the clarity of all the different colors in front of me and all the greens and the textures that are in front of me. And if I look back here, all the grays of the rocks and all of the splashes of white with the foaming of the water, and of course the ocean being a blue-green, and the sky this light, beautiful blue. I'm able to have clarity to see these colors and to see the detail behind me. And really, when I look out there at the vastness of the ocean, I'm able to see that this is a completely beautiful ocean, that there's so much abundance out there. There's more abundance that I could even hope for, or that I could even imagine that I could have. The great thing is that when you think about clarity, you can have that kind of singular focus, that kind of clarity where you start to see things in different colors and you start to see things in different ways and different perspectives. When you start to engage and you have intentions and you start to be present in the moment. So I think I said that wrong. You bring your presence to the moment. All right? So you know what I mean. So in this teaching, we're going to go more into what clarity is, and I'm going to share with you the 5 proven strategies to help you win at life. But let's just bring the energy up just one notch here now. When you have clarity, you have power. You've heard that before, right? With clarity comes power. When you're able to see your life and you're able to see your future, you'll be able to see your life purpose plan, you have power. And when you're able to then take your life purpose plan and then take actionable, measurable steps towards that journey, towards that purpose, towards whatever it is that you're doing, there's power in that, isn't there? Yes, there is. And when you have clarity with where you're at in that starting point and you understand who you are in that space, there's power in that too. A lot of times what I find as a coach is that people just really don't know where they are, and they start to really grasp at ideas, and they know that they feel this way, or they feel like in pain, or they feel a struggle, or they feel frustrated, or their marriage is not working, or their job's not what they want it to be, or they're a victim because this boss did that, or because they never got this opportunity and somebody else did, or 1,000 different things, right? They have all these different reasons why, they aren't where they want to be, but they really didn't actually stop and look at their life and get clear on really where they are and why they got to the place that they are, and then just stop and just like center and be present in that moment, because you are where you are because of 1,000 things. You are where you are because of a tape that got turned on when you were born. And really, I believe when you were even in your mother's womb. And that tape started recording things. And it recorded experiences. And it recorded all the different wonderful things that you learned from your parents, or the negative things that you learned from your parents, and all the people close to you and your siblings, and all the different family members and friends and teachers along the way. All the things you failed at, all the things you succeeded at, all the motivations, all the struggles, all the trials, all the things that were motivating, all of the things that you conquered or you really battled through, or the teams that you won sport in or you lost sport in. All the different experiences that you had formed and built this tape recorder that just kept on repeating. When someone broke up with you, that was recorded. When you fell in love the first time, that was recorded. And of course, all the moments that were highlights and milestones were recorded along the way, and today you are where you are because of those experiences and because of the memories and because of the way that those recordings impacted you in the past, and the decisions that you made based on those impacts, and all of the different things that really came in to bring you to where you are, exactly where you are today. And like my father taught me when I was just in high school, he always used to say, Scott, whatever trial is going to hit you, it's either going to, you've heard your dad say it too, right? It's either going to smooth you out, or it's going to rough you out. Or another way of saying is that the trials are either going to polish you, or they're going to just make you rough. So whatever happened, you are where you are based upon the experiences and the tape that's been recorded throughout your entire life. So acknowledge that. It's fine. Now, because of where you are, doesn't mean, your past doesn't mean that that's where you're going to go in your future. There's so many possibilities for you in your future. When I take a look here at the ocean, I often say that abundance is completely believing that you were created as more than enough, you have more than enough, and more than enough is coming to you in the future. And when I look at the ocean, I see that vast line way out there, that horizon line, Okay, I'm going to just zoom the camera. Can you see the horizon? No, you can't see it. It's way out there. I can't see it, you can't see it. It's so far in the distance. In fact, the curvature of the earth goes, because this is the Pacific Ocean and it's way on the other side, and there's so much vastness of ocean that's out there between here and the next piece of land. From Australia, where I am, and the next piece of land. And that's kind of like abundance. Because abundance is like, how do you even measure it? There's so much. It's like nearly impossible, or it's impossible really, to measure how many quarts of water are inside that ocean. Lots. And just like the waves that are crashing right now on these rocks, the waves keep on coming in over and over again. They'll never cease. And abundance means to move like waves in the ocean. In fact, the root of it is abundare, and that's what it means, to move like waves in the ocean. So, you are where you are based upon the recordings and all the experiences that you have, and there's so much possibilities for you, and there's so much abundance for you, and where you were and what happened to you in the past does not dictate who you're going to be in the future. But it's important to acknowledge that you are also a creation of whatever happened there, and that those experiences and those milestones and those life experiences have brought you to this place, and that perhaps you need to be able to reprogram some things that happened in your life, and you need to perhaps change some of the patterns that you were doing or that you were in your life. And how do you know what to change, right? So we're kind of at this vague place still, standing at this place, okay? So what I'm going to share with you is a tool that I've created that helps you figure out, okay, from this kind of vague place of, okay, I'm here and I'm ready to be clear of, you know, just like where I am, to be able to then get clarity in your life and figure out, you know, then how to win at life. Alright, so the tool that I've created is called the Abundance Life Wheel, and it's a game. And essentially what it is just a simple game that helps you score the different areas of your life, and I ask the question of abundance. How much abundance do you have in the category of, and then I say the category. So happiness in life, and relationships, you know, in the category of family. Sorry, I say friends and relationships, in the category of family, in the category of physical environment, or giving back, or finances and money. So I go down and you score yourself in these different areas, and then you're able to do some other really cool things and figure out what your balance is and momentum is, and more than just that. So I'm going to share with you, just go back to the classroom now, how this tool works and how it can benefit you. And we're going to come right back to this place where we're standing here with all the programming, and then once you have that life wheel, then I'm going to bring you back to this place. Okay? So let's go to the classroom. You can play the life wheel game. I'll share with you some of those secrets, and then we're going to go into the five proven strategies to win at life. Hi, it's Scott here once again. And did you play your Abundance Life Wheel game? If you didn't, you're more than welcome to press pause right now and play the game, and then you'll be able to get your printout just like I shared with you, so that you'll be able to then look at the different areas that will be able to maximize your life, and the 3 areas that you can focus on for the month. So we're back at this place where we had all of our experiences, the programming and all the different things that brought us to where we are, to where we're standing today, and now we have some clarity with where we are in our life. We look at our life today, and then we're looking at our life today so we understand where we are today, and then from there we can start to set goals for where we want to go in the future, okay? So the pieces are hopefully coming together in a way for you right now. So you just really played your life wheel game. You got clarity with where you are in a snapshot picture. There's some more tools in the life wheel game. We're going to get to that later, and also those tools will benefit you when I tell you about the whole life purpose and abundance process. But just suffice it to say that when you see that snapshot picture of your life, you're able to then clearly see, okay, this is where I am with my life, and you have a measuring stick basically to measure your life and see, okay, well, this is where I am in my life today. And now that you know that, you can start setting actionable steps by looking at the 3 different areas of your life, and then say to yourself really powerful questions. What is it that I can do today that's going to help me improve my God and spiritual area of my life? Or what is it that I can do today that's going to help me improve my love and relationship area in my life? Okay? Or whatever area that you decided, or your friends and relationship area of your life. So whatever area of your life that you decided that you want to focus on, those 3 areas, you then can start to ask yourself powerful questions that will be able to help you move those areas up in your life. Okay? So, you are where you are today, and we're getting you clarity with where you can go in the future, and that's amazing. Alright, so I'm going to just bring you back to the classroom. We're going to learn a little bit more about the 5 proven strategies to win at life, and I'm going to only go over this in a very, very short snapshot picture because there's so much more to these coaching things, and I don't want to overwhelm you. And in addition to that, in the next video I'm going to also share with you the life purpose and abundance process, so you can stay tuned for that. And I'll tell you this, what you just really went through with the Clarity Blueprint is a small caption of what you have for power with the actual Clarity Blueprint tool that is in the life purpose and abundance process. In fact, I spent an entire month with you, and we go through your Clarity Blueprint in an entire month. The first step with the Awakening the Wild Lion Within, we go through an entire month with that. The next step with the Life Purpose Plan, we go through a month with that. The next step with the Clarity Blueprint, we go through an entire month with that. Okay? So, until we chat again, I'm Scott. Live with passion and have abundance in life.